Hey, we're going live, you Deb.
Good evening, folks. Welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne, and that's me. And I'm in a good mood tonight, so I feel good to read. All right. Just while we're waiting for people to come on, I just wanted to remind people, Friday night open circle, 7:30 p.m. Be there. It's a great way to experience spirit communication yourself. Also, we have another one Saturday night, which is run by Tony LaManna and Jamie Norton. They are experienced mediums from the center, well-versed, and they're excellent at their craft. So if you can't come to Friday night, make sure you make it Saturday night. Both are at 7:30 in the evening. Let's see. Also, we have classes scheduled to start March 22nd. All right, that's it. We'll be in Fort Plain. Still haven't figured out how to get it uploaded yet for online. But there's also, Michelle will put up in a little bit, our webpage is now, the store webpage is now up and running. So if you can't make it into the store, you can always check out the store that way. Okay, everybody's pretty much on now. All right, if new folks, please understand, I don't choose who I read for. Spirit chooses for me. Same to you, Suzanne. She says happy Wednesday to both of us.
Yes.
Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday. Thank you.
Happy hump something. Oh, that didn't sound nice. Sorry.
You're going to get me in trouble here tonight. Stop. Okay. All that nonsense being said, Betty Marriott. Hey, Marriott, how you doing? Betty, I feel like I'm on a treadmill with you. And there's a woman standing here and she's laughing for all she's worth. I feel like a mother or a grandmother with her. She has a wonderful sense of humor. She just makes me want to laugh. Okay. She's saying you need to get up and you need to do something. I'm not sure what she's referring to, but what I'm seeing on the treadmill is myself. And it looks ridiculous. Nice. I'm not seeing her, I'm seeing myself on a treadmill, and it looks ridiculous, okay? And this woman is standing here, and she's laughing, but I know she's here for you. And she's saying, have fun with it. Do what you have to do, but get up and move, okay? Betty, I hope you don't take offense to the message coming through like that. I do apologize. But she's worried about you. In all reality, she's concerned that you haven't been taking care of yourself. And she doesn't want that. She wants you to be around here for a while. She's saying, you've got a lot of work to do. She says, you may not like it, and you may not want to hear it, but you've got a lot of work to do. So get yourself better, and it's going to work out for the best, okay? I'll leave that with you. God bless. Gail said that you're not sorry.
Oh, I am now.
Okay. Now she's messing with the screens and they're all going haywire. You know, it's not just me, folks. It's really not.
It is.
Whoops. What did I do? Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get there.
Don't try.
Okay. Amber Schrader, how are you? Amber, there's a man coming in. I feel like a father-in-law. I don't know. He's standing here very strict, very authoritative. All right. He's wearing a suit. I don't know that the suit fits him well, but he's wearing a suit, and it's coming in to tell me that, hey, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about. You need to listen to him. He's showing me papers, and he's saying, whatever you do, don't sign them. Not yet. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, and I don't know what the papers are, but he's saying when you're presented with papers, whatever you do, don't sign them yet. It's not over. Things need to be worked out because there's still hope here. I'm not sure what they're talking about, or what he's talking about, but he's adamant about this. He said it's only over if you want it to be over, but the way he sees it, it's not done yet. Okay? I'm going to leave that with you for now. Hopefully you understand what I'm talking about, because I really don't. All right? God bless, Amber. All right. Well, I'm having a hard time keeping up here tonight. Kelvin Dopp. Kelvin, would you understand what I'm talking about when I say a senior is standing here? I have a man here, and he's saying, tell Calvin that senior is standing here. I don't know exactly what he's talking about, but he's here to bring you some level of comfort. He wants you to know that everything is okay. Not anything is lost. It's like he wants to bring in some reassurance, Kelvin. Would this be a father or a grandfather? All right, anyway, he just wants you to know that all is well. He says, when the time is right, he'll be here, or he'll be back. But right now, there's learning going on. He didn't like school much when he was in the physical world. He's not doing real well with it now. He's fighting it every step of the way, but know that he's okay. He's got people that care for him and love him, and he's going to come through this fine. Just give it some time. I hope that makes some sense. I have no idea what I'm talking about. God bless. All right. Wow. Something happened here because the screen's scrolling. That's unusual. All right. Sarah. Just Sarah with a heart up there. Hi, Sarah. Sarah, you put up a nice big red heart. Normally, that's an indication of love and all that good stuff. But as it's scrolling by, I'm seeing it broken in half, broken in two. There's a woman here, and she's saying your heart may be broken now, but it's not going to be there always. You need to know that. You need to realize that anything in this life is only temporary. Boy, there's a million people I'd like to tell that to on a regular basis, including myself, folks. But this woman is adamantly saying anything in your physical world is only temporary. Your heart isn't going to be broke forever. And there is some healing coming. Okay? There's a woman, she's saying that you've been really worried about. She's saying, just let her go. She's okay. You can't help her because she's not willing to help herself. So you need to back away from the situation until this other woman decides to help herself. Then you can get in and you can help her. I hope that makes sense. I'm going to leave that with you anyway. God bless. All right. When I say that, folks, and one thing I've noticed, it happens more on YouTube than it does on Facebook, that I get the messages and I don't know what I'm saying or who what I'm talking about. At least for some reason when they're on Facebook, Facebook.
Well, you get more of feedback off of Facebook than you do YouTube.
Well, yeah, I guess.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
All right,
You're doing a good job. Good job. Good job.
Stop.
Nana. Good job, Nana.
All right. Mary S. Mary S. There's a big man here, and I think he's a father because he has that vibration about him. Very caring, very. I don't want to say consoling, but it's like he's very concerned that you know that he's here. Okay. He's saying you don't have to wonder anymore. I'm here. Let it go. It's done and it's over with. There's some question about his passing, is what he's telling me. And he's saying, just let it go. It doesn't make a difference. I'm okay. I hope you understand what I'm talking about here. It feels like a father, maybe an older brother or something, but I do feel a definite biological connection here, Mary, with him. But just adamant, just really adamant here that he's okay. All right. God bless. I'll leave that. Krista Renee. Hi, Krista. Krista, would you know Charles if I brought him through for you? I'm hearing more of Chucky with him. He's using the name Chucky, but it's for Charles. Okay, if you can catch that when it comes through, I'd appreciate it. Anyway, this man is here and very agitated, not agitated, but very anxious. It's like he's moving around very quickly, very God, I wish the proper word here. He's got a lot of energy. It's not a bad thing. It's him. It's the way he is. He likes to move. He doesn't like to stand still. It's like if you've got him in a room, it's like he can't stand still. He has to go from one foot to the other. Would you know who I'm talking about? I sure hope so. Because all I'm hearing is the name Charles or Chuck from him, or Chucky. He wasn't very old when he passed, but he was here long enough to make an impact or to make an impression on people. There's just a lot of love coming from him, a lot of, I want to say, if you take the time to listen, a lot of answers. I don't know why it's coming through like that, but it's the way he's saying it. If you take the time to listen, the answers are there. Okay, I'm going to let that go. All right, God bless. All right, folks, share the video, please, as much as possible. Next week, we will be doing the drawing for the free reading, both on Facebook and here on YouTube. So if you'd like to get in on the free reading or the chance to win that, please share the video as much as possible. Each time you share it, your name goes into the bucket. Okay? All right. Hello, Sister Mary Walker. Emily Ward.
You probably get her all excited every time you do that.
What?
You call her name,
Oh.
and then you go
Mary.
off to somebody else. You probably get her all excited every time.
Well,
you
she
do
can't
it.
recall.
But she
But I'm glad she called. She watches the show anyway. Emily Ward. Big, tall man.
You do get her excited.
What she? Oh,
She does. She says you do get her excited every time you call her name. Emily Ward. Okay.
all right. Emily, very tall man here, very thin. My mother used to use the term beanpole. Very tall, very thin, but very active, very he was always working on something or always puttering at something. He couldn't not just sit and watch TV. You know, if it was late at night, fine, but during the day or early evening, he couldn't just sit and do nothing. He had to be puttering or working with something with my hands because my hands hurt. As I'm touching with his vibration, it's like my hands hurt. They ache so bad, but it's okay because he's seeing things. Okay? He was seeing things through. He was seeing the smiles that it brought to people's faces. And it's like, that's why he's here tonight, is to bring a smile to your face. I hope he does. I just feel a lot of love, a lot of positive energy coming from him. And he tells me that you have the same creative abilities that he does. He would like to see you use it more than what you do. He says, but everybody has their own time. So just know that he's here and he's well. God bless. Okay. All right, Samantha Falco. Samantha, I'm not sure why I called your name, to be totally honest. I feel people here, but they're not making themselves known to me. One is a young woman, a young girl, very shy and withdrawn. Would you know who this is? Or at least she was younger when she passed. She wants to say hello. I want to say from years ago, this is from when you were a young girl. She was a young woman. She wasn't a little girl, but she was a young woman when she passed. But you were a little girl. But you used to follow her around. And she said she always loved that about you. She says, for as crazy as I was and for as bad as things were, she thought I was her hero. And that always warmed my heart. Please just think about it, Samantha. Talk to family, friends. They'll be able to tell you who this was. I don't know if this was a biological relation or just a friend of the family, but she meant a lot to you. I believe she was in and out of your home a lot. Very needy. She needed a lot of help. But she left early. That's by her standards, she left early. Talk to family. She just wanted to say hi. She wanted to let you know that you meant the world to her. Okay? I'll leave that with you. God bless you. Ooh. All right, folks. Friday night at 7:30 at 48 Main Street in Fort Plain is Open Spirit Communication Circle. And this week we have another one on Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. as well. Both nights, please come on time. We do ask that you be there for like 7 o'clock to make sure you get your seat and you're comfortable. Everything is explained before it started, so I know that you'll enjoy it. All right. Terry Lavender. Hi, Terry. Terry, there's a man that comes through and he very obviously says, I'm Dad. So I know it's your father. It's kind of a deep voice. Something about papers in front of you. And he's saying, if I could wipe your tears, I would, but it's time to move on. It's time for you to move on. It hurts him that whatever these papers are make you cry. But he wants you to know that when you're ready to just move on with things, he'll help you. Because his strength is your strength. You always work together. I feel very close with this man, like you and him were very close at one time or another, whether it was before he died or, as a girl growing up, you were very close to him. But he loves you. He keeps saying, I love you so much. It hurts my heart when you cry. Okay? All right. He doesn't want you to cry anymore. Please. That bothers him. That really does. He doesn't want the tears. He wants smiles. Okay? I'll leave that. God bless. All right. We do have classes starting on a Monday night, March 22nd, Psychic Development and Mediumship. If you ever were interested or thought you might be interested, it'd be a good time to check it out. You can get a hold of either myself or Michelle, and we can get the information to you. Nicole Filmer? Hi, Nicole. All right, this sounds a little bit strange to me, so just bear with me, Nicole. There is a man here, and he's painting a picture, like a seascape. All right? But as he's painting the picture, I can feel myself being drawn into the canvas, literally. He has this way of being able to paint a picture to draw you in so that you feel everything around you. It's almost like you experience the entire thing. I'm not sure where this is going, but I know that he's here for you. Okay? He's telling me that you have a special gift. Okay, this was his gift. This painting was his gift, was his way of making you feel like you were, if he was doing an ocean or a seascape, looking at it, you would feel like you were right there. That was his passion. That was his thing, okay, that he was really good at. He's saying you have to acknowledge the fact that what you do and what you create is just as good, if not better. You're always putting yourself down, and he wants that to stop. He's saying that does no good other than upset people, including him. Okay. But he's saying you have a tremendous ability that people need to see. People need to be shown it. Take off the blinders, take off the, I'm scared people aren't going to like it or they're going to say something weird. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you're happy with it and the fact of the artistry that goes into it. I don't know what he's talking about, but it's definitely with you, Nicole. Okay? I'll leave that with you. Oh. Eve Hall. Eve, have you been having a lot of headaches? If you could answer, I'd appreciate it. Yes, you have. Okay. Because there's a man that comes in, a man and a woman, and they're standing here, and it's like one is rubbing my head and the other is rubbing my shoulders. I'm not a medical doctor, but please consider seeing a chiropractor. Okay? Something needs to be taken care of. They're telling me they're pushing bottles of medication aside, and they're saying that this can be helped. You don't have to live with these headaches. I don't know that you would classify them as a migraine or just a nasty headache. that's coming on too regular a basis. But he's saying, get it taken care of. The way one is rubbing the back of my head and the other is at my shoulders, and it's almost like they're manipulating things the way a chiropractor would. So please at least consider it.
Yeah, she gets bad
Okay. There's relief there for you, and on a more natural basis. I don't know why I'm saying it, but pills are not the way to go for you. You need to do this because it's the only way you're going to get some true relief. You don't need it dulled, you need it gone. I hope that makes sense. But please get it taken care of. And I feel very much like a grandmother with this. Something is hereditary here. I don't know what it is, whether it's the headaches or the issues with the shoulder, neck, or whatever. Something is hereditary. That's as she's telling me. Okay? I'm going to leave that with you. God bless. Is it Cello Rich? Hello. Chilla, I seen the question, but just as I seen the question, I could hear just as loud as could be a woman with a low voice saying, "You damn well know that. Why are you asking?" I'm sorry. It's coming from her. That's not me. Whatever it is, she says, you know that you made the right decision. If other people don't like it, and they don't, they can get over themselves because you have to do what's right for you and your family. Okay? I'm just giving the message the way it's coming through. I don't even know who this is that's talking to me, other than the fact that they're, right here and loud. And they want you to know that, it's okay. You made the right decision. Now get on with things. Stop looking back.
She quit her awful job.
Okay, well, she's saying stop looking back. Put the same amount of energy into looking for a new job as you put into quitting the job, because that took a lot out of you to do that. Put in that same energy and something new and good is coming in for you. It's time for change all around you on all levels. Okay, it's coming in. It's going to be there. But you have to be willing to accept it. You have to be willing to try something totally new and foreign and out of your comfort zone. Okay. Asking her, I'm not getting an answer. All I'm getting is a giggle. All right. Now if that's something that your aunt did, I don't know. But when I asked her, all I got is a giggle. So I'm going to leave that with you. But just remember that it's going to be okay. It's the way it's supposed to be. But it's time for you to step outside of your comfort zone, because that's where the next good thing is coming in for you. Okay? I'll leave that with you. God bless. My mouth is so dry tonight. Am I talking fast?
A little bit. Well,
Wow.
you usually do when the screen is speeding through like this, because this screen goes really fast. So
Okay.
so do you.
Doreen Grennan. Hi, Doreen. Doreen, when was the last time that you had a day off? And I'm not talking, just a day off from work or a day off from family. I'm just talking a day off, plain and simple, just for yourself. Just to come and go and do whatever you are looking to do with your life. You haven't done that in a long time. There's a woman here and she's saying, come walk with me. Let's talk like we used to. I'll hear you and you'll know I'm here with you. But just come out and walk with me. Get away from everything and everybody. A lot of love coming from her. Tremendous positive vibrations because she has only your best interests, your truly best interests at heart. Okay? God bless. All right, Mary Walker, where are you at? Okay. Mary, I think this is Billy. Because he's asking you to tell his grandmother he says hi. Tell my grandma and my brother I said hi. It's just very short, very sweet from him. Okay? And then all I'm hearing from him is catch you later, Aunt Mary. Wow. Okay. And just as he's walking out, there's an older man that comes in, and he's just walking with his hands in his pockets. He always walked around with his hands in his pockets. And he's just smiling, and he says, he's the one that brought Billy in. Saying, yeah, I brought him in for a minute. I'm not sure who he is, Mary. But it's just that was the message. That simple. He's also saying nice hair. Did you do something? Something different with your hair? Because he's got kind of a side grin on his face, like I wouldn't trust a grin from him. Wow. But he's saying nice hair. I'm going to leave that with you for now. God bless. I'll talk to you later. You can yell at me later. All right. Kelsey Reed. Hi, Kelsey. Kelsey, if I brought a short little woman to you, would you know who I'm talking about? I'm not hearing a name from her. I want to use the term she's as round as she's tall, but this woman, it's like she wraps her arms around you and you know you're in a bear hug from her. Something's happened this past week that she's saying that sets you off your kilter. I don't know why she's using that term, but set you off your kilter. Know that you're going to be okay. They're saying some things happen even if we don't understand why they happen. They do, but the answer's coming soon. She wants you to know to just stand strong. Just don't lose sight of the end game. Don't lose sight of the finish line, okay? As long as you keep your focus on that, you're going to be fine. And she's saying that you're doing a good job. She's still saying like everybody here knows that you're doing a wonderful job. Don't worry about it. Okay? I'll leave that with you. God bless. Well, most of life is an uphill battle, my dear. Oh God, I wish my mother and father had a saying. I won't say it here, but it's kind of funny anyway. Just, it's a good life if you don't weaken, is what my mom used to tell me. It's good life if you don't weaken. My dad's language was a little bit more explicit than that, but we can't get into that. David Baxendale. Hi, David. David, I know you asked for a man, but there's a woman standing here. She's got her hands on her hips, and she says, what about me? Did you forget about me that quick? And she's literally talking just that fast. I've come to realize that I talk faster now, partly because of spirit and partly because of I'm trying to get more people in on the show. Anyway, David, she wants to know, she's saying, what about me? Did you forget about me that quick? And then she's laughing and she's saying, oh, it's okay. David, something major did you just get hurt at work or something? Because she's coming in and she wants to bring in healing. She wants to make sure that you're okay. She's saying that was a foolish accident and she just wants to make sure that you're okay. I'm not exactly sure what she's talking about. She's saying be more careful. All right. I hope that makes sense to you, David. Okay. God bless. I'm going to leave that because I don't know. There's more there, David, but I don't want to get into it. But blessings anyway, my friend. Thanks for coming on the show. Erica Nichols, Muggs? Erica Nichols, please. Erica, do you know the statue of the thinker? Most people do. Any type of Greek mythology, they know the thinker. Because I keep seeing this statue being put in front of you. And it's like your face is being painted onto the thinker. And you're giggling because I'm hearing, but that's supposed to be a man. That's not a woman. Just a lot of laughter. I guess what I'm supposed to tell you, Erica, is that learning is supposed to be fun. It doesn't all have to be hard and strenuous. Are you in school right now? Or are you doing some type of, I don't know if it's like online schooling? I know a lot of the kids are today. But all I'm being told to tell you is that it doesn't have to be such a bad thing. It can be good. It can be fun. You just have to make it that way. You have to lighten up. They know that you have goals and desires ahead of you, but sometimes you just need to step back, look at everything, and just laugh. Okay? I'll leave that. God bless. Oh, all right. Okay, psychic development classes and mediumship starting March 22nd on a Monday night. Folks, there is nothing that I do or any other medium or psychic that comes on the computer or television. There isn't anything more that they do that you can't do yourself. The only difference is the education. Come on in and get the education, and you find out it's a lot of fun. Okay? All right. Also, Friday night circles at 7:30, and this week also Saturday night. If you can't make one or the other, or you want to make both, feel free to. It's a great time. I run the Friday night circles. Tony and Jamie run the Saturday night circle. So both are at 7:30. Come on down, and I'm sure you will find comfort and be pleasantly surprised. Okay. Also, our new webpage is up and running. It's metaphysicalgiftsforyou.com. Take a look at it. If you can't come down to the store, take a look at that. It's not everything that we have in the store by a long shot, but it does give you an idea of what we're doing. And please share the video. Next week, we pull the name for the free reading.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay. Autumn Dane. Hi, Autumn. How are you? Autumn, a woman standing here and she's saying, stop crying, you're making me cry. Have there been a lot of tears around you, Autumn? Or have you been crying a lot lately? I feel like things have been gone every which way to Sunday for you. Okay. But this woman is standing here and she's saying, please don't cry anymore. You make me cry and I don't like it. She's saying it's time to turn up the volume. Now, I'm not exactly sure what that means, but she's saying it's time to turn up the volume. It's time people started listening to you and what you have to say. You've been pushed to the back or pushed to the side, and you're not being allowed to voice an opinion or to voice an idea. And that's part of what's been upsetting to you. Not all of it, but she's saying that's one part that you can change just by taking control and just stop letting people push you around. Say, no, I have this, and this is what I want to bring to the table and to talk about, because this woman says you have wonderful ideas that used. Stop letting them push you around. Okay, and that's, I guess, the best way I want to explain this. There's a lot of issues going on in your life. Okay. But those issues, not all of them can be dealt with all at once. And some, yes, cause the tears, but right now you're being overwhelmed. Deal with what you can deal with, what you know you can change, and that will help change the scope of everything else around you. It turns a negative to a positive, and that's what you want to do. Okay? I'm going to leave that with you. God bless. It's pretty bad when I can't read my own writing.
I know it.
Oh.
I thought you were trying to read my writing.
Jessica Bauk.
Jessica Bauk. She knows who you're talking to.
Jessica, if I brought a little girl to you, would you know who I'm talking about? Okay, I know you're asking for Tommy. I don't feel him here right now, but there's the little girl that wants to come in. She wants to be known to you. She's saying, it's okay. I'm okay. An infant, but some things can't be changed, no matter how much you try. Okay. She's saying some things can't be changed. But she was here for as long as she had to be here. She learned what she needed to learn. She learned what a mother's love was. Okay. Please remember that we're talking about it. I know this is going to make sense to you down the line. Even if you don't know this little girl, she's connected to you in some way, whether it is yours biologically or someone close to you. It's like she just wants you to know that she's okay, to tell whomever it is you have to tell that she's okay. She was only here to learn what she had to learn, and it was only a few lessons. She's happy where she is. So now she can go on. All right, I'm going to leave that. Just remember, Jessica, that we talked about it, please. Folks, I think we're going to call it a night. We're just about out of time. I will be on tomorrow night on YouTube, on Facebook, doing 2 questions for $10 if anyone is interested in that. If I haven't been able to get through to you tonight, or last night, and you have questions that you want to ask, please feel free to join us tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Okay? Thank you. God bless, and have a wonderful evening.
Good night, everyone.